Hey guys, it's Brandon from Ignite Fate. Today I just thought I'd take you guys through my deck profile for my back-to-back regional wins on with my Razorgale Kongming. The deck plays really nicely and is just absolutely fun, so I thought I'd show you guys a bit of the spice and show you guys how it really does. So first off, we'll just show you guys the backup charger. Beautiful card, really nice foil. Absolutely beautiful invite card that I won. And for the main event, we'll start with the material deck. We have Spirit of Wind, obviously, just running the normal one. Kongming, level 1. Again, really good card, having your mage class bonus, access to a little bit of health, better health pool, and your wind masteries. You tend to change your wind masteries west, but I'll get into that a little bit later on why we do that. We tend to run backup charge for draw power. I'm running the beautiful invite card in there, so just a little bit of spice and tech. The wind and water bubble. Obviously, just draw. Your influence game in Kongming is just trying to keep up and have the biggest influence you can, and obviously GCR to round that out. For our protection cards, we have Tariff and Safeguard. Just absolute staples for maintaining game state and locking your opponents down and just maintaining where you're at. For our draw and our sort of cards that work for the deck and increase things, we have Fan of Seven Depths, which on into draws a card. Great target for our baby green and just anything else we need to keep cycling through. And Ventus Staff, which works with mage spells we have. I'll talk about those in a little bit, but really interacts well with the deck. And Viridian, Protective Trinket, and Nullifying to finish off the set. Just really good cards for one of our worst matchups, which tends to be water, and just really locks it down and really gives you that opportunity to keep progressing and controlling the board. Alright, onto the main deck. We have our Razorgale, obviously, tech card running 4 of, just absolute card, staple. It can be a bit high of a cost in Kongming because you have to pay the full 4 cost, but really good for just pinging off. Cards that go well with that, Cardinal Fate, 4 of as well. Just really works with the Windswing West for the glimpsing, drawing. You can cycle through your deck really well and get yourself to a point where you have the cards you want at any time. Fairy Whispers is obviously a 4 of, just really good staple card, maintains your influence, and with Razorgale just pings off like there's no tomorrow. We run 3 of Cynical Breeze, really good card for cycling back any wind cards you want, and can just start comboing more than you would want to with Razorgale and pinging people down. For the rest of our wind cards, we run 4 Veiling. Absolute good card for your survivability and keeping yourself alive. I've won many games by holding onto Veiling and just slapping them in the face with Razorgale, activating and just maintaining yourself in a really good state. We run 3 Reclaims. Really good card. I thought about running 4, but the problem is if you just see too many of them and not enough of your allies, you're not getting enough of the value from it. Also, it is floating, but you don't want too much as there's not much cost in the deck that requires more than 0 cost. We run 3 Visits. Absolutely beautiful card for cycling through your deck as well. Healing yourself down and just maintaining your health pool for wherever you need to be. And again, all of these cards ping off the Razorgale. Onto one of our cards that really increases our survivability and increases our protection, Zephyr. Really good card for suppressing allies and or removing targets or anything that could be an issue for you. Pings off of Razorgale and works with the card that I'm about to reveal that just absolutely destroys. On top of the Zephyrs, we run one Verticus Decree. Really good card for suppressing, and if you imbue, you can either choose to destroy a target Fantasia or give +2 to an ally. And the card that really benefits from a lot of these suppressors is Tempest Downfall. Absolutely beautiful card. Works really well with a mage class bonus that if you've suppressed something this turn, it is for free. Many a game I've played where I have won by simply suppressing an ally and then pinging for Tempest for 3 plus Razorgale activation 4. And if you can just chain multiple of those in reaction to anything your opponent does, I've met very little that can handle multiple Tempests and survive it. For our allies, we run 4 Windmill Engineer. Absolutely beautiful card, just really increases your value from drawing and cycling through your deck. Works really well with cards like Reclaim and Asen, which we run 2 of. Just really beautiful card for just cycling through and obviously pinging with the Razorgale activation. In speaking with our allies, we also run 2 Argents. Just beautiful card again, using your wind's facing west. If it's attacking a champion, it gets +3, so it's just sitting there hitting for 6 for multiple games. Has won me a few just by playing that out and protecting it, because most opponents focus on that and it decreases the amount they're trying to chase you or kill you, and can just win games out of nowhere. In this deck, we also run the Slime package, which is obviously 4 Baby Greys, 4 Baby Greens, and 3 Slime Shields. Just really good way to cycle through your draws and increase your influence. As I said before, Razorgale Kongming is just very influence based. If you can continue to increase your influence every turn, or get it to a point where you're holding 12 cards in hand, it's very hard for your opponent to control you and keep your game state bad. These also work really, really well with the Reclaim, especially the Baby Grey. A tech that I've found that really helps me is 2 down for Baby Grey if you're holding another slime in hand, and then activating Reclaim in response to the on-enter. You can then pick back up Baby Grey and reveal it as part of its own cost to then continue to draw, and just cycling, absolutely cycling through the deck. To round off our allies, we run 2 Dream Fury just for control. You never know when you're going to run into an ally that just is beating you up and you need to clear it. Also works really well off of the Razorgale deck. We run 2 Stifling, just board control again, and maintaining your board state. For our tech cards, we sort of run 2 Scatter Essence. With water being so prominent in the meta at the moment and the way it's doing, it really just helps to destroy their Fractal of Rain and reduce their mill instantly, and can just win you some games. 1 Unbroken Mustang just for your Nullifying Mirror matchups, or anything that has a 0 cost. I've used it on the Poison Dagger and other cards like that, and just hinder someone's gameplay absolutely. And then to finish it all off, we just have Turbocharge, which works well with our Power Cell. Again, everything in this deck just works to increase your influence and maintain your board state, and can just absolutely wreck an opponent. So, as you'll see, 90% of the deck is running off wind just to continue to power off that Razorgale. But the deck, it works really, really well because it doesn't require Razorgale to win. I have won a few games where I've just seen Argent and just swung with it, or I've maintained a good, healthy ally balance and just acented 2 kills. So the deck's really, really powerful and does really well in this meta at the moment. Onto the the sideboard deck. Just a moment. So, as I said, this deck just absolutely destroys multiple ways to win and continue your board stage. You do want to be careful that you are using your cards for the correct way and just in the correct moments, because you can find yourself burning through your influence and then ending up with nothing, and this deck requires at least a decent influence to continue your winning progression. Onto the side deck, we have Nullifying Mirror to start off with. Really good against wind decks where you're trying to go for the kill and they're veiling, or any deck that requires imbuing can just really slow down their gameplay, especially against Water Nico with their Revitalizing Cleanse. Absolutely stops their heals, because with Kongming you're pinging off and you would rather them not healing back, just because it increases your difficulty in your win. We run the Fire Bubble just to round out the 3 set of the bubbles. We side it because it is slightly less in the meta at the moment, but still very relevant as there are a few fire around. Unbroken Mustang, just going for 2 of. Really good card again for the Nullify Mirror. We run 2 Innovative Agilities. Really good card for decks like Slimes where they can beat you up, or allies. It's won me a few games where just getting stealth and healing yourself is absolutely insane. 2 Verticus Decrees, a lot for our Tristan matchup, but also just to increase our suppressing and our viability of Tempest Downfall. 2 Cleansing Reunions, just clearing any mill decks that try to self-mill or get floating to grave. To grave. Absolutely beautiful card, and again pings off with the Razorgale. 1 Stifling and 1 Dream Fury just to round out for our 3 of each. Again, a lot of board control and just maintains your state of winning and progression. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the deck list today. And this is a deck that's worked really, really well for me, and I've tried a few different decks and tried to find my niche, and just being able to ping and smack has really increased my gameplay, and I'm hoping to take it to the Wellington regionals and just hopefully get top 8 again and continue to play and enjoy this deck. So thank you guys for joining me today, and please like and subscribe and follow the channel. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Card Mission Hamilton for all of the support and environment that they've allowed for the Hamilton GA community to progress. Please go support them when possible. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.